Hello everyone and welcome to some painting fun. We're going to go back to an old tried and true favorite, the funnel pour. So let's go through some colors for today. This first one is a mixture of our Folk Art Sterling Silver and some of our Decoart Dazzling Metallic Shimmering Silver. So that's a pretty shiny silver for us to start off with. After that we have new color I have, which is the Phthalo Cyanine green. Nice, pretty dark green. Oh, love that. A little bit of blue tones to it. Our next color is Decoart Extreme Sheen Copper. That's such a pretty copper. Look at that shine. Okay. And next we're going to go with Liquitex Basics Phthalo Cyanine Blue. Nice deep blue. Now we're coming to one of my absolute all-time favorite colors. This is Decoart Americana Metallic 24 karat gold. This is pretty. And though it doesn't look quite as pretty when it's mixed with the pour mixture, if you look at the top of the stick here, you see that shiny gold. That's what it's going to dry like. With the pouring mixture, it always looks a little duller, but when it gets into that painting and dries, it's going to dry that lovely color because the pour mixture is going to dry clear. Our last color is the Apple Barrel Burnt Umber, and into this I threw just a little bit of our 24 karat gold to brighten this up a little bit. So that's really a pretty color. All right, and our flood color is going to be House Paint White. Ooh, don't knock it over. So we are ready to get started. All right, yeah, we're just gonna give this whole board a nice flooding. And let's tilt a little just to even out that coat a little bit this way and that way. Make sure we don't have any spots that aren't well done. Make sure all our edges are good. Really want to make sure we have a nice all over cut. All right, see maybe something right there. And something right there. Okay, and let's wipe my fingers a little bit real quick and give it a quick torch. Just check those edges and corners real quick. Make sure everybody got nice. Okay. All right, now the biggest decision is where to start the funnel. I think I'm going to start it here and sort of run it to there, and then we'll tilt and play with it from there. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of white right here where we're going to start our funnel. Just to give our funnel a little starting point. Okay, now let's load this funnel up. Remember, we're going to move our funnel along our canvas, barely lifting it off the surface of the canvas. It's staying sort of under the edge of the paint, if we do it right. All right, I'm gonna let that go for now. We're just gonna sort of slowly, just minimally lift up just enough to let a little of that paint out. Okay. Put this in. Hold it for me. I'll decide if I'm going to need to put any more paint on here. Right, you go over there. Look at that. All right. All right, let's torch that a minute. And then we'll start tilting. Oh, I'm already liking some of the colors I'm seeing. Now we're going to start some serious tilting here and see what we get. So far, that's looking sort of awesome. I want to try and leave a good bit of negative space here, but let's stretch some of these colors out a bit this way, down a bit this way. So I want to stretch out what we have and see what we can get. So I love what I'm seeing here. I mean, look at all that color. There's a little white down at this end, so I'm hoping I can, by moving, stretch that a little bit and get it to give me a little more color. That's cool. That's really cool. I like the negative space. I like the color. I almost want to add a little something right in here just to darken this up because this is so beautifully dark. But I love how all the little cells are in the white here, so I don't know. I'm almost thinking I may want to even get rid of more of the dark just to see if I can get that white to spread out a little more. That's cool. Now comes the debate. Do I want to play with it some more or do I want to let it be? I almost want to just run the funnel just through there just a little. But I'd be afraid that it would mess up what I already have. I'm going to torch again while I think of it. This is so cool with the different colored cells all in the blue green look. Well, look at all the cells coming up over here though. If I stretch it a little more, get a wee bit more over here. Hate to lose any of that pretty dark stuff, but this light stuff over here, I think if it stretch just a little bit more, might get a little more out of it. I'm just going to stretch a little and see what happens. Not going to move anything too fast or too dramatic. Because I'm trying not to lose some of the stuff I have. I'm expanding on, ooh, okay, that worked well. I like how I curved that up a bit. Alright. I don't think I want to mess with that much more. That looks really pretty. I like to push a little of that blue off that corner just to make the corner look prettier, but it doesn't seem to want to move. All right, That's pretty cool. I like that. Love the colors. They're all sort of showing. It's sort of darker here and then it sort of loses itself into the white. Oh, so pretty. All right. I'm going to clean up my hands and pause you guys for a minute. And I'll bring you in a little closer to take a look. Okay, I've brought you around to get a better look at this. There is no silicone, but there is no end of cells in this. Look at these cells. I turned off the one light because it gives me such a glare, but I think it's just too dark without it. So I just have to deal with the glare. But look at the cells that have popped up. I added some embellishments off camera just because I wanted to. Look at here. This is one of my favorite sections. Look at the gold and the burnt umber cells. I think there's some copper in there too that is just popping up through those blues and greens. A little bit of silver over here. Look at this. Look at this bank full of all these different colors. Just gorgeous. So happy. All right, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and dry, and then I will take some pictures. Thanks for joining me.